What's good, you beautiful people? We are 53 days out from our first ever natural bodybuilding show. This is a day in the life. I just woke up. It's 1 p.m. and I wasn't expecting to film. I know I talked about doing it, but I wasn't expecting myself to actually do it. But this is gonna be interesting because I've never done a day in the life that I know of. So, day in the life, let's go. Starting off the morning, we gotta get our oats. 50 grams of oats is what we're starting off with. 1 cup of fruit. This is like great value. This is sprouted oats. I forgot the brand. And I use some decent eggs. I use 2 eggs inside this egg whites, but I get 300 grams of egg whites, 2 cage-free eggs, but the egg whites are from great value because I'm on a budget. I always try to find some type of electrolyte to get in the morning with my water. My water's right there. Sorry if my room's a mess. I am moving currently, so this is like the chaos that it has right now. W Superman right there. But I get at least some type of electrolytes. So I've gotten these from like there's some over there, but I got them from the vitamin shop, and it's like 80 cents per, which is pretty steal. So only 10 calories, not too bad in the macros. I also got this. Use code CAMK10. Saves you on supplements, on Prozis. Go cop some. This is cookies and cream. I want to see what that tastes like in this. But, yes sir. It's either I do Body Armor or I do Prime, because Prime has coconut water and it's very affordable, and I'm on a budget, and I do love Prime. I don't care what anyone says. And people be like, oh, it's so sugary, oh, it's so bad for you. I don't care, anything's bad for you. At least it's better than drinking soda, you know what I mean? And we got Invincible for the morning binge. Look at that. So as you guys haven't been caught up, I've been watching anime, and I wouldn't consider this an anime, but I finished Vinland Saga. I'm like, you know what, I need something new. Start watching Invincible. I see why it's the #1 show on Prime. I mean, besides The Boys, but like, dude, it's #1 in the U.S. I think that, I don't know what that means, if it's just like the app, but dude, no complaints. Pretty fire. I'd recommend watching it. Alright, we're about to do a taste test of the oatmeal and cookies and cream. It's a little bit too watery, so I don't know how it's gonna taste, but we're gonna give it a shot. I just spilled that shit. Anyways, take 2. Holy L. Despite it being very watery, which is my fault, I'm glad I didn't make a full-on video reviewing this. Give it a solid 8.5, which ain't bad at all. I don't know how I'd feel. I had to give it a second shot because I put a lot of water in it. So I'm not even going to give this a rating, but 8.5. I'm not going to compare it to the C4 Reese's and Hershey's, because those are amazing, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so the lighting might be dog water, but we just got done eating. It is about 4 o'clock, so I woke up at 1. I decided to relax, doom scroll. I'm not really going to record me doom scrolling because that's very unproductive of me, but had my meals. We just got done with our Bible study. I'm reading through 1 chapter of Psalms a day, and then I also write down two verses of John. So I'm on John chapter 3, and I did first 1 through 2, and every comma I put a new line, and it's like one of my homework things I have to do. And I also have to memorize, and I'm very hard at memorizing quotes. It's Genesis 26:27, and it says, "And God said, let us make man in our image, after our likeness, and let them have domination over the fish of the sea, over the fowl of the air, and over the cattle, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth. So God created man in his own image, and in his image of God created he him, male and female created he them." So that just goes to show that there's only 2 genders, and sorry that's loud, my sisters just got home, but I have to memorize all that, and I don't know how I'm supposed to do that. Alright, so I am going to try something new. This might be the stupidest idea, but I might have to put an energy drink in here to make my ultimate hydration package. I buy myself one of these at work, and I fill it up with so much stuff that it's like the ultimate hydration beverage, and it also is a gallon of water a day. So, first things first, start off with our BCAAs. Helps with our, our muscle recovery and our electrolytes. I should take this after my lift, but I take it twice a day, so we are all good. I really do like this brand right here, Extend. I like the Knockout Fruit Punch. It's pretty fire. I cannot lie to you. Then, got our electrolytes. We don't want to go too crazy so we get a headache, so we're just going to do 1 scoop. I'm not entirely sure if I'm overdoing it sometimes, but I mean, I drink it periodically, and I feel like, you know, that's somewhat decent to, you know, the stack that I'm running. And then next thing, we have amino acids fuel. This is Ultimate EAAs. It's Tang flavor. So we're going to be getting a weird combination. Throw this packet away. This packet is getting in the way of all my scooping because I'm getting towards the bottom of the barrel. It's a little bit decent. So we got 1 scoop in there. So now we have a pink drink. It's a Starbucks pink drink, the healthier version. And just to amplify the taste a little bit more, we got C4 Blue Raspberry. So yes, we are making our own Camsthetic potion to ascend for the summer and look absolutely looking like a sick Chad. We do 2 scoops. I'm a 10 milligram baby. Some people might not be able to, you know, want to do that, but, you know, I feel like taking 10 gives you ultimate gains rather than no gains at all. My old bodybuilding coach I had for a week had me on 10 milligrams. I've been sticking to it since. Because I will say, I put on some good muscle mass, and I think this is perfect, but we did make a mess. So this is the final product, and we're not done. We're going to put the energy drink in there. You know, I had to do my research to make sure, you know, it's not like, I'm not saying it's bad, but like it doesn't like make some science experiment. My whole room turns into a bomb, you know, because I'm mixing all these things together, even though it's very unrealistic. But this is what you called, I don't even know what to call this. You know, we're going to make a name for it. We're going to call this the Rugga Chug Chug Chug. Ooh. Also got the sea salt, the Celtic salt. Very, very important. Make sure you guys put this in all your meals. Put it on your tongue. Drink it. It has all the minerals your body needs. A lot of people don't know about it. I usually do 2 pinches if I'm using a gallon. But then I usually just put this in anything that I can. It's very good for you. And a lot of people, you know, don't know that. And the only thing I knew about this was from Varus, aka the ASU frat leader. I did my research on it. I'm like, bro, low-key meta, and I'm behind right now. Same thing with sourdough bread. Sourdough bread, very good for you instead of normal bread. Goy slop, don't want that. Negative bloating. But it's time for the energy drink. The Bugger Rug Chug Chug is finally complete. Sorry, the desk was shaking. I got a very cheap desk, sorry. I will say, honest opinion, 7.5, 8 out of 10, which isn't too bad. I mixed a lot of stuff into it that has flavor, which also is not beneficial, but at the end of the day, it's not bad. It's going to get us throughout the whole day, and we'll be good. Alright boys, so here's what we got on the menu. We got chicken, sweet potato vegetables with Dragon Pharma barbecue sauce and wing sauce. It sounds crazy, but crazy combo. You want a little spice, a little bit of barbecue. Them 0-calorie sauces are absolutely gas. We're gonna do a little taste test of the sweet potato. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Oh, no focus, focus. Ooh. That was good. 0-calorie sauces, worth the investment. Highly recommend it than buying Chick-fil-A sauce that has 100 grams of fat every serving. But oh, we're going to the gym. Alright, so we made it to the gym. Look at the veins, G. Look at the veins. Life at fucking 10% body fat, which is not fun, by the way. The lighting may be boof, but you know, got the lighting shine through. Know what I'm saying? I'm a little too bright. Hold on, let me try to turn you guys down. No, that's too bright. Hold on. Oh yeah, there we go. There's that. There's that. There that. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. Know what I'm saying? Look at the veins, boy. Woo! But I don't want to hit legs. I don't want to hit legs, bro. I don't want to hit legs. I don't want to do cardio. But I gotta think about it like this. The Ninja Creamy is waiting for me at home. It's waiting for me and my beef and potatoes. So the more that I step forth, march through the front line. Damn, I really just try to make a motivational fucking quote, and I really just F that up. Hold on, let me try it. I need to storm the front line, push with all that I have, in order to become the best of the best. The finish line is near. If I carry away and scatter like a bitch, I'm not going to be able to fucking, overcome that fear. And I'm going to die skinny. And what is my biggest fear? Dying fucking skinny. We ain't doing that bullshit. We ain't doing it. I cannot die like old Camden Carez in 20 fucking whatever I started working out 3 years ago. Whatever year that was, 2023, 2022. I don't even know. But now I'm fucking burn maxing right now because the sun is like blinding my fucking eyes. Holy shit. Sorry for the profanity, but let's go fucking go to the gym. Cue the music. Alright, boys, so we just got done with the gym. Leg day was very, very good. Very, very brutal because we did 60 minutes of Stairmaster per usual, and we got to watch Invincible. I'm trying to catch up to it. If you guys haven't watched it, go watch it. Especially go watch The Boys too. Two peak television shows. And, cardio was okay. It was very brutal. I did burn 600 calories, and that is just draining, just sitting there while time slowly passes, and that's how it is every time. I complain about it. I love it because I feel like I'm just going to get leaner and leaner. And the only bad thing is I forgot to record dinner, which I had beef, had potatoes, and then I had vegetables. Good low glycogen refuel with G. Hughes barbecue sauce and a little bit of sugar-free maple syrup. Very macro-friendly. Good glycogen refill, and then we had our Ninja Creamy. I really wish I should have recorded it, bro. I just let the food get to me. And I look-y forgot about my sole purpose of making a day in the life. I guess like that was a day, that's the night in the life, so I might have to make a separate video sometime. But, hope you guys enjoy this video. I'm very sorry I consumed my food right as soon as I got home. Dude, I am a big back, and I just slammed it, and now I have to edit another video, so hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys hopefully in a back and bicep. If not, then I'll see you guys in the chest and shoulder dry.